Hey there, I'm Brittany Brooks. I'm a brain rewiring coach, and today I want to talk to you about limbic system retraining exercises, what they are and how they work, and what makes them actually effective. So this is actually what I did to heal chronic fatigue syndrome, a whole host of environmental sensitivities such as chemical sensitivities, EMF sensitivities, and food sensitivities. And if you're feeling stuck or exhausted and you've tried several protocols, strict diets, supplements, but you still don't feel any better, then you're in the right place. So yeah, I'm really excited to share all the information and all the tools out there that helped me recover from over 70 symptoms. So I'm going to be sharing a lot of content that helped me recover. So if you're interested in any kind of brain rewiring tools or recovery from chronic illness, then hit the subscribe button. Now let's dive in. You might have heard a lot of popular terms out there like limbic system retraining or neuroplasticity or brain rewiring programs, but they all point to the same idea that your brain can learn to respond differently, especially when it's stuck in survival mode for too long. So I'll give you an example. Let's say that you walk into a grocery store and your brain reacts to a certain smell, or maybe it's too bright, or maybe it's a noise that it makes you feel like you're under attack. And it might trigger symptoms immediately, such as anxiety, dizziness, migraine. Well, limbic system retraining actually can teach your brain that you're safe. And when you repeat these messages enough, your brain rewires those old patterns. Eventually, you can go back into those environments without triggering any kind of crash or a flare. And here's why this works. The limbic system is your emotional and survival brain, and it triggers the stress response. So it's supposed to protect you. But after a series of chronic stress or some stressors, such as like if you go through traumas or a virus or any kind of extreme emotional heaviness, it can actually make that your stress actually gets activated and it becomes hypersensitive, and your brain can start misinterpreting harmless things such as food, smells, or even people as threatening. But God didn't leave you broken. He gave you the brain that has the ability to change, and it's actually called neuroplasticity. And that's what limbic retraining uses. So you're not stuck this way. Your brain can learn a new response. Now, what makes the retraining exercise so effective? Well, there's actually 3 core components. First is awareness. This actually means pausing and noticing what's happening. Am I feeling a symptom? Did I just react to a smell or a sound? Is my energy starting to feel off? So awareness is so powerful because this allows you to create space, and the space is where transformation begins. So secondly, you want to do a pattern interrupt. You need something that will stop the automatic fear loop. This could be anything by just such as clapping your hands, saying stop, or maybe taking a deep breath, or even declaring, I choose peace today, Satan. Just somehow interrupt the old wiring and not pretending everything's fine, but signaling to your brain that we don't do that anymore. Now, the third is a renewed response. Now you replace that pattern with something that reinforces calm and safety. And just take a deep breath and roll your shoulders back and smile. And you can even just go on for a quick walk. You could speak scripture out loud. But these small choices help your brain form new default pathways. Instead of reacting with fear, it begins responding in peace. So what happens when you start doing this regularly? You begin to leave survival mode, and your nervous system begins to calm down, and you stop feeling triggered by everything in your environment. And you may find that you can go back to the store without crashing. You can eat a meal without symptoms, and you can rest at night without actually, waking up 3 or 4 times in the middle of the night, and you will feel rested in the morning. You can walk through life with more freedom and less fear. And you can finally stop obsessing over all your symptoms because your brain is no longer firing these false alarms. And best of all, you can start living fully again. So this is what limbic system retraining exercises are. They are so powerful, and I'm going to be sharing a lot of content about limbic system retraining exercises. So if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. And I hope this message was helpful for you. If it was, please put it in the comments below. Just type in helpful. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.